time up. It's time to get out of a relationship. So if that is your situation and you don't know whether you are supposed to be in a relationship or you're supposed to get out, this video is for you. Or you know that friend who is in a relationship that they're not supposed to be in, a relationship that has run its course, and your friend is still there, you can share this video with them. Hi, my name is Olubunmi Bell. You're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, you're very much welcome. On this channel, I talk about relationship, personal development for women, and marriage. If you're a returning subscriber, you are very much welcome as well. So let's talk about signs it's time to get out of a relationship. Signs it's time to walk out of that relationship. The relationship is no longer serving you. Number one is if it has become one-sided. The best relationship is one in which there is mutual interest and effort, right? So if you are the only one trying to make things work, you are the only one trying to fight for the relationship, you are the only one trying to keep the relationship going, that's a sign on the wall that it's over, right? You shouldn't be the only one calling, texting, planning dates, doing everything you can to make the relationship work. Read the handwriting on the wall. A man's effort is a reflection of his interest in you. So if he's not making effort, definitely he's no longer interested in you. I'm very sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe they say if his communication is reducing with you, it is probably increasing with someone else. Yeah. So you're here trying to make everything work, sending messages, trying to call him, hello. Maybe he's not even returning your calls, right? You are doing all the calling, texting, checking up, planning dates. Okay, let's go out on a date now and doing this. And it's just like, whatever. You are the only one doing everything. It's time to walk away, because I don't know how a relationship can work if you are the only one trying to make it work. It doesn't work that way. It is, they say it takes two to tango. You are not supposed to be the only one trying to make things work, trying to keep the relationship going. If efforts are not mutual, it's time to get out. It is time to get out. When a man is interested in you, you won't have to beg for him to make effort. It is not something you want to do, but your partner is making you do. It is time to get out of a relationship. That means you have lost your identity. You don't even know who you are anymore. The relationship. If that is your case, it's time to redefine yourself. It's time to find yourself again. Of your dreams. You need to get out of the relationship, especially if your man is the one trying to make you compromise, trying to give up on your dreams. And if you have to choose between me and your career, you have to choose between me and your dreams, you have to choose between me and your friends, you have to choose me. No man should ever make that request of you, that you have to choose between him and something that you love. There's more to life than romantic relationships. There's more to life than even marriage, right? So thank God you're not married yet. This is a relationship. So if a man is making you to choose between your dreams, your passion, your everything that is important to you, between him and those things, it's time to get out of that relationship, because a relationship is supposed to be an addition to your life and not a replacement of it. So if a man is saying you should leave everything that matters to you and focus totally on him, it's time to get out. Another sign it's time to walk away from a relationship is when respect is off the table. When a man disrespects you, and after you've complained time and time again, it doesn't change. It's time to get out, because if a man does not respect you now that you're dating, it's when you're married that he will respect you. So if a man does not respect you, calls you names, bitch, idiot, stupid, you can't get anything, is emotionally abusive and verbally abusive, and you've told him that, babe, I don't like this thing, I don't like it when you say this, and he said, I can talk to you any way I like, I can talk to you anyhow I like, run, fire on the mountain. Because for a lot of women that are experiencing these kind of things in their marriages, they saw the signs even in relationship when they were dating, but maybe they assume that, when I become the wife, when I get the ring, it's going to change. You're deceiving yourself. It's not going to change. So if a man is already disrespecting you now, telling you that he can talk to you anyhow he wants, and you still go ahead and marry him, I pity you. So it is time to walk away if a man does not respect you, except you don't mind being disrespected. There's some women who, as long as he loves me, shows me love, he showers me with gifts, gives me money, I'm good. He can talk to me any way he wants. If that is you, then go on. But if you want to be treated with respect, if you want to be respected, then it is time to walk away, because a man who does not respect you when you are dating will not respect you when you're married. It's time to walk away from a relationship when you have to dim your light for a man to shine. When a man does not support your dreams. See, like I usually say, there is much more to life than marriage and relationship. I'm sure you have dreams, you have goals, you have ambitions. So if you have a man who does not support your dreams, who talks down your dreams, who belittles your dreams, then you should know that this man is not for you, right? I remember there was this guy I was dating then, and yeah, the chemistry was there and all of that. But then I used to write on Facebook. I used to have a lot of followers on Facebook then. I write a lot, I still do, on Facebook, and people would comment and all that, and that alone made him feel intimidated. I like, for God's sake, it's just Facebook post. So he couldn't handle the fact that I was getting that kind of attention, I was getting that kind of traffic, I was getting that kind of engagement. I mean, it was, to me, it was nothing. He would leave some opposing comments in the comment section until a friend called me and said, is this man not supposed to be your boyfriend? I said, why is he behaving like that? I don't know. And then, I mean, it was just Facebook post. So that means this man, you can't even handle the fact that I was getting engagement on social media. That made you feel intimidated. I was not even a CEO yet, and you were already feeling this intimidated. So what would happen if we got married? I had to let go of him. I can't marry a man who feels intimidated by me. I want a man who is encouraged by me, who is challenged by me. In fact, I want a man who will challenge me, a man I can learn from, a man that blows my trumpet, my hype man. My husband should be my hype man. And if he cannot be that man, if I have to shrink, if I have to dim my light so you can shine, you are not the man for me. So if you're an ambitious woman, or you've got dreams, or you've got plans and big dreams, and you have a man who is insecure, who is intimidated by you, you should know that that kind of man is not a man to marry. You should walk away from that relationship. Yeah, maybe you are desperate for love, or you are single, you've been single for a long time, or maybe you are getting old and you just want someone. I understand the pressure that comes with being single and the feeling of loneliness, but that shouldn't make you to settle for a man who is intimidated by you, because this one is going to frustrate you. You are going to have to kill your dreams to make him comfortable. So if you're in a relationship with a man who is already talking down your dreams, who does not support you, right? You might not even say it outright. Maybe you are talking about the things you want to do. You want to start a business, and you can read his body language and he's just uncomfortable. Instead of encourage you that, wow, that's a brilliant idea, babe, that's a brilliant idea, I'm sure you can do it. Or if he wants to critique, okay, I think you should do it this way and all of that. If you're not getting that, fire on the mountain, run. If you have a man that does not support you and is intimidated by you, that is a relationship you should walk away from. You should walk away from a relationship if you feel you deserve better, right? There's this saying that if you think you deserve better, then you surely do. If you feel you deserve better, if you feel you can do better, then you surely do. And now I'm not talking about you being unrealistic, because there are some women who have unrealistic expectations, right? You want a man who has 6 packs, you want a man who earns 6 figures, you want a man who has this perfect gentleman, who is this and that. I'm not talking about all those unrealistic expectations. A man will never ever hurt you. A perfect man. I'm not talking about those unrealistic expectations. I'm talking about things that just maybe the barest minimum, right? You feel like, I think I deserve better than this man. I deserve better than this relationship, right? If you feel you deserve better, then you should not settle. If you feel you deserve better, then you should not settle. There is this saying that if you know, you know. Sometimes many of us are in a relationship and we know that this is not it. But out of fear and out of maybe you feel like, if I leave this person, you don't want to start from scratch. Yes, you don't want to start over again. The feeling of having to start all over again, starting the talking stage all over again, I know that can be overwhelming. That can make you to stay in a relationship where you know that you deserve better. If you have that feeling that I think I deserve better, then you surely do. You should not hesitate to walk away and believe that God will bring your way the one that you deserve. Another sign you should walk away from a relationship is if you have lost your peace. Sometimes you can't even place your fingers on it. You can't explain why. You just feel uncomfortable. You just lose your peace for whatever reason, especially if you have a relationship with God. If you're a Christian, you have a relationship with God. I believe the Bible says, as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. Sometimes your peace is how God communicates to you. If you lose your peace over the relationship, you just feel something is amiss, right? Some people call it maybe your gut feeling, your instincts, your intuition. Yeah, that one saved deep. But now I'm saying your peace. If you've lost your peace over the relationship. You don't know why you're feeling that way, but you just feel this unease, then it's a sign, because that feeling is definitely pointing towards something. You might not be able to see it, you might not be able to explain why, but you have lost your peace for a reason. And if that is what you're experiencing in the relationship, then you should walk away. Pray for that. And this is why I always say that, see, the choice of who you marry is one of the most important choices of your life, and you should not do it without God. I'm telling you, I know you might not be religious, and I'm not trying to force my religion on you, but I am saying, as a believer, one of the privileges we have as children of God is that God can lead us and direct us, right? God can lead you to make a choice. God will not choose for you, right? God will not choose for you, but He can lead you to make a choice. But you have to involve Him, that God, help me to make a choice. So if after you have prayed and you are still feeling this unease, you feel like you've lost your peace about the relationship, it's a sign, and you should never ever ignore it. Last but not least, signs it's time to walk away from a relationship is, I was in this relationship where I knew that I don't see this person as my future husband. Yeah, dating is a period where you're supposed to get to know each other and know if you can work and know if marriage can work, right? And if after dating and you realize that I don't see this person as my future husband, you have that feeling. There is this saying, like I said earlier, if you know, you know. If you close, sometimes I close my eyes. When I was dating the guy, I do not picture us as a married couple. I don't see us as a married couple. I knew that we were never going to get married. I knew we were never going to get married. So if you have that feeling as well, you can close your eyes and picture it. Do I see myself as this person's wife? Do I see this man as my husband? If that picture is blurry, if you are not seeing that might be a sign for you to walk away. So if you see the signs in your relationship, it is time to walk away. And like I said earlier, pray. You should not be doing marriage without God. I don't know how you do it. You should not be doing marriage without God. Pray, let God lead you, let God guide you, because there are some things that you might not even be able to explain. There are some things that God would show you, maybe in your dream or after praying. I don't know how God speaks to you, but you know the way God speaks to you. So maybe I should even say the last one, when God tells you to leave, because there are times that God will make it clear to you that this person is not your husband. Yeah.